The Indiana Fever are now on a 3-game winning streak, and I think a lot of it has to do with them playing as a team. They're building chemistry, and you know what? People blame sides, and I even kind of blame sides a little bit. People have also blamed the players on the Indiana Fever. Some people have said that the players are trying to sabotage Caitlin. Some people even think Caitlin Clark herself is the reason that this team was not performing. But I'll tell you what I think it was. I think it was chemistry, and I think looking back, it was almost foolish to make any big assumptions about what this team will be. But let's get straight into my analysis of the game. Did you guys notice that every single time the Indiana Fever pushed the pace, Caitlin Clark got more assists? I've been saying it on my channel for a while. When they run fast offense, good things happen. I've been saying it for a while. Christy Sides, I thought she needed to pick because I thought, it was between Caitlin Clark and Aliyah Boston in two different systems. But it seems like Aliyah Boston can even play in the system, which is way better. I wanted Christy Sides to pick a run and gun fast offense for Caitlin Clark because it helps her, and she is your running, gunning player. It also helps Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell is a fast player. You want to put a fast player in a fast offense. The only person it really harms more than helps seems to be Aliyah Boston, or at least it seemed to be Aliyah Boston, because now Aliyah Boston is proving to us that she can run. Earlier in the season, she may have been out of shape. She may have not really known her role. It may have just been a learning curve, a chemistry thing, but it seemed like she was not running. It seems like she didn't have the speed to keep up. It seemed like she was a Joel Embiid, but now she's running like a Miles Turner, and that's what you love to see. Can we give Aliyah Boston a little bit of praise? All praise to the Most High. Not praise, but a little bit of props at least, because she has played amazing basketball. She has played amazing basketball. I'm loving her IQ. It seems like 2-3 games ago, she just decided that she was going to be in the right spot at the right time every single play, and you love to see it. She's running the floor. She's being in the right spots for Caitlin Clark to pass her the ball, and I am loving what I'm seeing. I don't know if you are too. Aliyah Boston had 22 points and 8 rebounds this game. She was 8 for 11 from the field. Once again, amazing game for Aliyah Boston. Also, she shot a 3-point shot. She made it. She also shot a mid-range shot. She missed it. But that's 2 jump shots I recall in this game. 2 jump shots from Aliyah Boston. That is going to take her to the next level. Like, if we're talking about Aliyah Boston as an all-star, I think she's an all-star this year. So, I mean, at least in the last 3 games. I don't know how much of that, I don't know. But last 3 games, all-star, easily. Last 5 games, all-star, easily all-star. But if we're talking about Aliyah Boston, like, being with the greats one day, because she seems like she's got that kind of potential. I haven't seen anybody, out of all the WNBA, I haven't been watching the games that long. I just got the league pass. But of every single player that I've watched so far in the WNBA, she seems like she has the best touch around the rim. Like, you got Aja Wilson. Let me not say the best, but, she has, for a youngin, like for a rookie, or I guess she's not a rookie anymore, so second year. Let me chill. I'm trying to put her as the best in some category, but I can't figure it out. But she definitely is with the best of them when it comes to touch. Most WNBA players that I've seen just miss a lot of layups. She doesn't miss a lot of layups. She has amazing touch around the rim. So if she can expand her game by hitting that jump shot, then you got to put her in, like, okay, how good is Aliyah Boston actually going to be? Can we talk about Caitlin Clark? I told y'all about her pushing the pace, but what I'm really loving is her teammates acknowledging the fact that she is going for rebounds. And I'm not saying that Caitlin Clark needs rebounds so she can just fill up the stat sheet. It's actually a game plan. I don't know if Sides has been doing this. I don't know if she's that smart, but I think she, let's not sit here and act like Sides is dumb. This might be her game plan. Let Caitlin Clark get the rebound so she can push the freaking pace. That is what I love to see. If she's getting the rebound and they're pushing the pace, making an effort to push the pace, the entire team right now is pushing the pace, getting over to the other side. If they're doing that, this team is going to be a whole different ball game. We're going to see more of what we've seen in the last 3 games, because when they push the pace, good things happen. And you know what? I want to talk about Kelsey Mitchell. Somebody in my comment section told me a few days ago, I don't know exactly how long ago, but she said, I think it was a woman, she said, the team goes as Kelsey Mitchell goes. And you know what? I really like that statement, because Kelsey Mitchell, her just playing good has changed this team. Earlier in the year, Kelsey Mitchell was just playing trash. I never seen nothing like it, because people were telling me, because I'm just now, this is my first time ever watching Kelsey Mitchell play, right? So when I started watching her play, I'm looking at her game, I'm like, yo, this woman is not it. And people online are talking about, yo, she's top 4 all time in NCAA points. She's this, she's that. What? She was all-star last year. What? I'm over here wondering what's going on with her. So I kept talking about it, and you can go back to my old videos. I've been saying, yo, Kelsey Mitchell is not trash. I heard she's, top 4 NCAA in points. She's this, she's that. All-star last year. She was averaging 18 points on 44% field goal shooting last year. That's a fact. So I'm waiting for you to start hooping. And now she's hooping. Now she's playing her role. And what I really like with Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell is like this Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving dynamic they've got going on. The chemistry's not there yet. There is times where Kelsey Mitchell seems reluctant to pass the ball to Caitlin Clark, but Caitlin Clark is always passing the ball to Kelsey Mitchell, and Kelsey Mitchell is cutting to the paint when she's supposed to cut so Caitlin can find her. So I think they do have chemistry in some sense. I do think Kelsey Mitchell is also like a bit alpha, and they do like play the same role in a way. But the same goes for Kyrie and Luka, and they figured it out. So I think Kelsey and Clark, they're going to continue to grow their chemistry. And I think as they continue to grow their chemistry, they are going to be really great together because they do kind of fill out the other person's flaw in a way. Not really flaw, but more so like they fit with each other in a really good way because Kelsey Mitchell is an amazing cutter if she's willing to cut. And she is very fast. She can run. Caitlin Clark is a girl that's going to push the pace. She getting the rebound, they're pushing the pace. If Kelsey Mitchell will run, good things happen. I also like the fact that Kelsey Mitchell is a one-on-one player. So Caitlin Clark is always going to be running that pick and roll. If she can't get it down to Aliyah Boston, then, or even Alyssa Smith, or, Timmy Fagbenley when she comes back, it's going to be a lot of, hey, give the ball to Kelsey Mitchell, let you go to work. And that's a lot of what we see with the Mavericks. That's actually very true. I don't know if you guys been watching the Mavericks. I'm a real big-time Mavericks fan. I'm a big-time Luka fan. What you'll notice is that most of the Mavericks plays, it's a Derek Lively, Luka Doncic, or Luka Doncic, Daniel Gafford pick and roll. If it doesn't work out, you give to Kyrie, and he kind of bails you out. That's what I like to see from Kelsey Mitchell. At first, beginning of the season, I was like, okay, they keep giving her the ball to bail out, and she's missing. But right now, she's actually making her bailout shots. What did she go tonight? She was 8 for 11 from the field. So, I mean, she is playing amazing basketball. Her last game was exceptional as well. If she's hitting shots and she's playing good basketball, she seems to be a streaky player. This team is going to go as she goes. So I'm really liking what I'm seeing from her, and I really, really, really want to stretch that. Y'all probably going to hear that a lot more on this channel. I really like the comparison of Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell to Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving because it's just kind of there. Caitlin Clark's a playmaker kind of like Luka is, and Kelsey Mitchell and Kyrie Irving are both ball handlers that are very fast, finishers around the rim. So I think if Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell can come together and start looking at, maybe Kyrie Luka film and seeing how they work, I think that would be really good for this team. So I just want to throw that out there. Also, what I've really noticed is that Caitlin Clark has a reluctance to shoot mid-range jump shots. She really does not shoot mid-range jump shots. Tonight, she shot one. She shot a mid-range jump shot, and what I've noticed, actually, is that when Caitlin Clark shoots floaters, it's almost a substitute for her lack of mid-range shots. It doesn't matter if you shoot a mid-range or a floater. What needs to happen for Caitlin is her breaking the paint. She had, I think, a couple, maybe, at least she had one floater this game, but she had a couple in the last game. When she's shooting floaters, when she's getting to the floater, it breaks the paint because Caitlin is a girl who likes layups, obviously. She's also a girl who likes three-point shots. She doesn't have the mid-range shot, so it's easier to defend her because of that. So when she's shooting mid-range and or floaters, that breaks the paint, and it makes the defense have to worry about her in that middle ground. So you can't just play that pick and roll and then play real far interior defense and then play like really high perimeter defense and just kind of leave the middle. No, you kind of have to shift, and the defense just opens up, and the offense, I guess, opens up on the Indiana Fever side if that is the case. So I'm liking the floaters that she's shooting, and she shot a mid-range shot tonight, and she made it. So she's playing well. Caitlin Clark had, I think, 18 points. 12 rebounds, 6 assists this game. She was very efficient, 6 for 12 from the field test, 50% field goal percentage. She shot it 2 for 6 from 3. The turnovers were 6 turnovers. I think tomorrow what I'm going to do is I'm going to show every single assist Caitlin Clark had and every single turnover she had in this game. And I'll even show her points as well. So if you guys want that video, let me know. We'll break this down because I'm actually very curious myself to see how these turnovers are happening. I'm also noticing how these assists are happening. It's really beautiful. But some of the turnovers are just like, we're going to get into that tomorrow. I'm not going to spend time on that today. Also, Erica Wheeler played well, so I want to give her props because, I've noticed, and I just came up with this. Erica Wheeler is Eric Bledsoe, the woman version of Eric Bledsoe. Not really good for anything on the court, but like when they're good, just, is a really solid player. I think Eric Bledsoe at one point in NBA 2K had an 84 overall rating. So Eric Bledsoe, I don't know if 2K ratings, if that's, a player status or whatever, but Eric Bledsoe is a good player, and Erica Wheeler seems to be just, she's a basketball player, and she's a good basketball player, the highest level of a basketball player. Not really exceptional in any category, but she played well tonight, hit her mid-range shots, and I like to see it. She can also play some of that Kelsey Mitchell role. I also don't like, though, I'm still against this. I've been against it for a while. I don't like when Coach Sides goes to this lineup with Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark, and Erica Wheeler. I don't really have a particular reason besides like a compilation of just issues I have with that. It's just, I don't know. I don't like that. Just, maybe it's because we don't have Timmy. Maybe when Timmy comes back, this won't happen anymore. But I don't like that at all. I'd like to see Erica Wheeler take care of Kelsey Mitchell's spot sometimes, or even take care of Caitlin Clark's spot. But don't put her in the game with those three. I mean, she did close out the game. She played well, I guess. I don't really know. This was the Washington Mystics. It wasn't working against other teams. So that's all I'm gonna say. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I certainly did. Go check out my last video if you want to hear a real deal video. Sorry about that video though, because the camera wasn't in focus. I realized afterwards, but hopefully this video is in focus. Anyway, I'm out. I'm rambling. See y'all. Peace out.